Welcome to the old workshop, or as I title the place, Ye Olde Workshop. In here, I build instruments, mandolins, guitars, do repairs, more repairs, work on all kinds of stuff. It's a little shop of horrors, which I almost used as a title for the channel, but it was already taken. This is the side I call the machine side. This is the side I call the bench side. These are all benches. Make pick guards also. These are tortoloid. I created a plastic. Make those in a separate building. There's another one of mine. Nice little 12 fret zero there. My original guitar. 23 years old now. All kinds of stuff. Beer making corner. Yes, make beer. Occasional bottle of wine. That's blueberry wine. This is a flat top mandolin. And I trip on stuff. These are all repairs awaiting. More tortoloid, ready to have the adhesive applied and cut. Typical stuff you find in the workshop. And then we found this guy. Yeah, those who know me already know this is my beloved 1987 Buick Grand National. I've had it 21 years. I used it as my daily driver for the first, I don't know, 8 or 9 of those. Unfortunately now it hasn't been out in 9 years. It's been just sitting around. Spends its winters in the shed. Its summers outside on a concrete driveway, which turned out to be a bad idea. As up here in northern Ontario, every night we kind of reach the dew point, and so everything gets wet and damp. And concrete likes to hold dampness. Let's see if I can zoom in. You Americans are probably going, whoa, he's got 140 mile an hour speedometer, but that's kilometers. Although just with a simple little adapter, I could switch that to be 140 mile an hour speedometer. The chip has been swapped, so it no longer has the limiter. I don't know what it does. I'm not interested in finding out because the price for that up here is kind of steep. Well, just going 90 miles an hour will have your car impounded. Car, truck. She's pretty straight. Got a lot of parking lot things. And I believe she's been through at least one hailstorm. The hood's kind of wavy. I have new badges. All the rubber's going to have to be changed. The floor's gone. Trunk is just starting. Lower, I don't know what those panels are. But the doors are solid. The rocker panel on this side is good. Driver's side rocker is completely trashed. An idea of how long it's been sitting outside. Some of that dirt, when I started digging at it, has turned to mud. It's composted. Yeah. And the paint would be reasonable, as you see the sides are. This thing hasn't been washed in probably 5-6 years. But this is the problem. Paint is burnt. I tried buffing it out. I'm rather an expert at leveling and buffing finishes. It's what I do on the instruments, and I could not find a cut. So trunk is starting to go each corner. Remember those? Yeah. A child of the 80s and 90s. All Alpine. I have part of the floor here already. One rocker panel. I've been slowly collecting parts for it. I have 3 of the caps. Lost one on the road somewhere. But it's not going to be a show queen. I mean, really. I don't want a show queen. I wouldn't want a car that I'm afraid to drive. Absolutely would not. And even a trunk now. So she's definitely due to be saved, otherwise it'll be just wasted. I've been saying that for years and I keep putting it off. But it's November 2020. Can't go anywhere. Can't do anything. So this is the year. She's got to go. She's in pretty good shape. She's has the infamous B-pillar crack here that was poorly repaired by the previous owner. Well, probably by a body shop that he took it to. I have all the paperwork with it. I know all of the previous owners. Well, I know who they are. I know 2 of them personally. I found them. That was pretty cool. Mostly stock. Was rebuilt by the owner right before me. He had spun a bearing, a connecting rod bearing, and had it rebuilt, and promptly spun another bearing. So the same shop rebuilt it, and as is often the case, whenever anybody does warranty work, having to rebuild an engine twice, they usually do a very good job the second time, and it's been flawless for the last 30,000-40,000 miles. One thing I know has been changed, obviously you're looking at it, it's got hooker headers and both the up and down pipe. It idles like it has a cam, but the previous owner doesn't remember if it was rebuilt with the cam or not. I could put a degree wheel on it and measure everything up and find out what it is, but it runs right fine. I like it. There's my flashlight. And yeah, let's see if it starts here. Nothing wrong with that. Hear that fan? Explain that in a second. One of the temperature sensors somewhere in the engine control system is telling the computer that it's really, really hot, which is why it's not idling right, because it doesn't know what temperature it is. Anyway, here's the old horse. We'll get around to rebuilding it. If you want to follow along, give this a like. Yeah, watch this. And yeah, it's totally gone. If you want to follow along with the restoration, hey, click like, subscribe. It's a brand new channel. This is the first video. My other channel is Closet Picker. Kind of cluttered. That's just where I put videos of me playing guitar, singing, doing silly stuff. I decided to keep this channel more to workshop stuff. And yeah, we'll also get around to doing cool stuff on instruments, building things, having fun. I've always been big on sharing tips, any trick and tip I can come up with. I love sharing. spreading knowledge. I have no kids, so I might as well give it to somebody else. Speaking of knowledge, 3 years ago, about 3.5, I built this amplifier. It's the chassis is a clone of a Blackface Vibrolux reverb, using parts I salvaged from organs. Even those speakers came from a Lowry. Look at that big ass power transformer that came from a 1956 Hammond S6 organ. So kind of what I do, make stuff. I make up stuff. Here's a 1950 Hammond organ and a PR40 tone cabinet. This obviously is the finishing area. So yeah, anywho, here's my introduction to the new channel. Leave me a message, put down in the comments, send me an email. If you have any suggestions on the car, what I could do, what I could change, where to get stuff, maybe what I should tackle first. If you have any experience, hey, let me know. As I said, it's pretty much stock. Even the tires are, while they're radial TAs, they're stock size. Other than, it even has a completely stock exhaust from the cat back. The cat's gone a long time ago. We don't hold on to them very long up here. So other than the headers, it is bone stock. I'm just holding the phone here and looking around. And yeah, I intend on getting real cameras and a lapel mic and all that. Time to get serious about this video thing. I like doing them, I like sharing. Might as well do it right. Okay, that's enough of this. Name's Mario, and this is my workshop. Goodbye. Salut.